Most people just know that the Communist Party is the ruling party in China, but what are the things that are often overlooked or misunderstood?
They don't understand the amount of planning, the amount of feedback that goes into it. And in the end, if a government exists to serve and help the people move forward, to have a better life. And the question that people should be asking, is China achieving this? And if they are, they should study it, not adopt it. Study it, find what works for them and do that.
In the press, they always say when the National People Congress come, they always call it rubber stamp. But I think on this trip, we saw that that's not quite true, right? You see whether it's Simon the Foreigner in Hubei, whether you see it's in Yili with the Hui and the Uyghur Muslims, that grassroots views, the opinions of people from even the smallest little area is bubbling up all the way to the top of the country. And there's a lot more discussion, a lot more debate, and a lot more thoughtful reasoning about what should China do when it comes to political and economic policies than I think most Westerners understand and realize. China's come up with a different model of governance.
Do you think the Chinese government listens to the people, and what are the mechanisms in place where people can actually have a say in their country?
Well, the Chinese government is the biggest consumer of any survey out there. I mean, they're constantly seeing what people think. They have their grassroots organizations. They have 92 million members who are not all in the government, who work as trash collectors, housewives, etc. If you go to the People's Political Consultative, what they are ordinary people who are reporting in. So they report in at the top, they hold study meetings, they go and talk to their people. They're representatives of different groups and organizations throughout China, representing every single part.
I think there's a lot more accountability in China's political system than in a lot of democracies where they vote. Look at how many people in Nanjing, how many government officials recently lost their jobs or got demerits because they didn't control COVID fast enough. How many American officials, how many governors, how many mayors, how many senators have gotten in trouble for the worst COVID response in the entire world? I don't think anyone's lost their jobs.
So a system depends on democracy, but it also depends on having accountable leaders, and that's crucial to making a system work.